All right, we're going to be installing a 12-foot Samsung brand wall. So the first thing we did is talk to the store planner, and as you can see, this is our 12-foot area. They have shelves and TVs all the way down the left and the right. So we were able to verify, yes, this is in fact 12 feet, which of course each section is 4 foot, so 4 times 3 is 12. You'll be able to verify the proper width very easily. So we're just going to remove these 2 TVs right here, remove these shelves. We could wait for them to do it, but if you want to do it, go ahead and move the stuff out of your way. Ask the store planner or manager where they want it. And then locate your pallets in the back. We were able to go in the back and we were able to find the 2 pallets. The 12-footer will be on 2 pallets like this. This is our brackets. And this is our brand wall on the display. So this will be what the boxes look like that you're looking for. It's fairly easy. You're going to see Samsung right on it. There'll usually be a sign on it say hold for Samsung or something of that nature. Alright, that's how you get started. As soon as you get on site, text the store planner, project manager, text the project manager. You're simply going to say on site, the city, state, and store number. On site, city, state, and store number, and then take pictures of the right and the left side. So you should have 2 pictures, right and left. Send that to the project manager with city, state, and store number, and you're ready to get started. Okay, so we have finished unpacking everything, and we have cleared our 12-foot section. This is all you want up there. They got a couple of cords. We went ahead and ran the HDMI, just tuck it up in there and use some type of cord management to get it out of your way. And this is the splitter and running your content through the little SD card inside. We're not using that. We use our own content. Remember, we use our own content. We do not plug into their wall because then it will be playing everything that is on the sides of the TVs, and we use Samsung content. Go ahead and identify all your parts, get rid of all your debris. Just got them sitting right on the side so we can quickly put them up. You can use the 8-foot ladder and 12-foot ladder, or you can use a lift, which is what we're gonna do. Okay, so we were unable to get a lift due to the fact that it's dead. So the first thing we're gonna do is put our 3 brackets for the Samsung header. You could use these 2 ladders, the 12 and the 8-footer they call for, and then you're basically just going to put them all the way at the top. There's a large bolt like this on a lot of them, so you got to go just below that. But go ahead and push in the little locking mechanism right there. Just pushes right in. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna try and demonstrate how we slid this in. So carefully just hold it, make sure I don't, let it fall down, okay? Carefully hold this because I'm gonna slide it back out a minute so I can show them how to slide it in. Okay, this bracket is exactly the same as the one I just showed you down there. Basically this lip right here just slides over top of your bracket. You can use a rubber mallet if you want, but that just slides in, and then all you do is line it up with your holes, and you'll know you have it because you're going to have a set of holes that appear all the way down. And then simply secure it with the, looks like 4 bolts on the top. Then the other header just basically attaches right here, and it simply comes through the end, and some bolts and nuts attach it to the header. Make sure that you tighten everything up gradually. Don't tighten the bottom real tight and then try and do the top because it will be curved. You want it flat, nice and tight. So take your time, tighten the top and the bottom down, and then really crank them down in the end. In the big box that has all your graphics, you're going to find some hardware. You're going to have your TV hardware for the brackets. some spacers. We'll go through that in a minute. And this is the bag you're looking for right here. And this is to secure the top wings, the left and the right side, through the holes I just showed you. And just like that, these nuts go right over top of these bolts. 5-minute break. These doors will remain locked. Usually the outside panel, just hit it real hard and it will just come open. You can use a drive. I'm using a 10mm and tighten these down. So obviously you can use a socket, a wrench, or the fast way with a 10mm drive. This is the other bag of hardware you'll need, and it's header. So you'll know it's the center hardware and not the wing. So this is for the center. Okay, so how you do this, get it tucked in there a little bit, and you can use a rubber mallet. Just line up the bolts like so, and then you're simply gonna put a bolt through here and the nut on the other side, just like that. Okay, this video is to document that the panels that they are wanting to go in this 12-foot section are much longer than 12 feet. So I am as far to the left as I can possibly go. As you can see, you can't go any further to the left. Yet if I go to the next panel, it is bowed way out because obviously it is butting up next to the next panel, which is in the only place that it can go, as you can see right here. And then it carries over to the other side, and you can see the other side is not even close to fitting inside here. We're a 1/2 inch at least on each end in order for this to hang straight. Okay, when installing the panels, each one tells you exactly where it goes. We're simply going to use a nut, a washer, and a wing bolt, just like this. This is the setup you're looking for. And it simply goes. I'm putting this one all the way to the top because if you put it to the bottom, there's 2 options up there. You cannot turn the wing nut. So it has no choice but to go to the top, and obviously it looks better. The problem with this one is that it's too long and it's bowing up, so I'll bring that to their attention, and hopefully by this video we have come up with a fix for that. But basically I'm installing each of the top panels, and then I know my TV is going to hang in this opening. I'm going to have an opening right here, and I'm going to have an opening right here for my TVs. Okay, so basically we had the panels just a little bit wider than the shelf would let us go. So we just notched out a little area right here so that it hangs flat. And I actually just cheated and I just taped the panel together to make sure everything was lined up, because I do not have measurements for where the brackets behind here goes, right here. So I was able to do it just by hanging the panels, and then obviously I can see where that goes. I just tilt the black panel out a little bit and stick it in there. And then I did the same thing right here. So now I know these brackets, these 2 guys right here, they hang from this one. So you got one TV here. We don't have that TV, but hopefully you'll have it. So that'll hang right there. If you put it up and then it's too low or too high, you just adjust the bracket on the back of the TV. Then the same thing right here, you're gonna have a crossbar, and this crossbar will go just like this, okay? So you can slide it in here and put the bolts in, and then because you can't get in this opening, you just slide this back in behind there like that, and then you can get right here to this side, and then you can just move it right or left, just like this, okay? So then your TV bracket will hang right from the center. Okay, so you have a black panel, and this black panel right here, basically, you see that you have 2 slots right here that hangs. This is for your magnetic strip, so that's gonna go right here. So in order to get that, you know that you need one right here, and then right above it, you need 2 of the ones you have 6 of. So that way you just put it in here and clip it right there. Okay, the 75-inch, basically you can see your brackets are here and here. So the 2 brackets that you put on this side, you can see that you have to kind of straddle it. So one will go on the bracket on the left, one will go on the bracket on the right. Then you're going to come up to your light. You're going to have this little white box. Inside this box is power. And you basically, just like your loves, you're just going to plug your power in, run your power with some wire management down the back of the system and plug it in. So when you drop this down the back, the transformer is heavy. So what I do to make sure that it does not pull on the cord and pull it apart is I just put a twist tie around the cord, so that's all it's pulling on. Okay, I just finished the 12-foot Walmart Samsung TV display. These are the tools I used. I used a rubber mallet for the header. I used 11mm wrench. I used a 10 and 11mm socket. I used the adapter so that I could attach the sockets to my drill. Phillips head bit, Phillips head screwdriver, handheld drive, tape measure, and my drill. Pretty basic.